Alright, here we go with the boss of the Battlerock Galaxy. And you'll notice, like, every galaxy seems to have a boss. There are only a few that don't. But early on, they seem to put a lot of bosses in all the levels, which is pretty cool. And then the bosses start to diminish, which I think is weird. You'd think there would be more bosses as you go along. But what, Taiva? Crap, I hate these things. And this is actually one of the easier bosses in the game. I know I said a lot of the bosses are hard. Actually, a lot of the ones early on are. Some of the bosses do get pretty challenging though. And hopefully I can beat them in one hit, or one try. Like, one of the comet stars makes you not be able to get hit once. And there's a lot of the bosses that you have to face using that, and I hope I can beat them without... They're not that difficult once you know the bosses that well, pretty well. And I've played through this game twice already, so... I'm pretty familiar with everything. I really think they should have had shrooms in this game from Mario Luigi Partners in Time. It would have really fit the Galaxy-ish theme. But for some reason, Nintendo decided to leave them out. And yeah, in these 2D areas, as soon as you hit the arrows going one direction, it'll make you pull in that direction. Gravity just deactivates. And to kill these spinning guys, all you have to do is knock them into an electrical wall. Like that. You can't jump on them because they have spikes on their heads. And the whole place blows up. That's pretty epic. And then here we are with where the boss is. And I'll introduce you guys to another mechanic right here of the game. Well, I wouldn't really call it a game mechanic. It's just a part of the game. Mechanic I consider more part of the actual gameplay. Like controls and stuff. But there are these blue Lumas that have a 1-up and a life stream in each hand. If you give them 30 star bits, you can buy one of them. They're basically like shops. I'm just going to buy the life stream just in case. And then he just turns into whatever you bought. You can't buy both, unfortunately. You can't just pay him 60 for both. But, like I said before, the game gives you so many 1-ups, you'll only use that if you're like just starting to play that play session. Basically what you need to do for him, this boss, this is Topman. Basically jump on him so that his spikes retract. And then just spin attack him into the electrical wall like you do the other spinning enemies. And his spikes will come out eventually, which is where the little challenge of this guy comes. And he only takes 3 hits to defeat, like a lot of the other bosses. And that's all there is to him. Pretty simple stuff. And now I'll start off the comment stars. And I figured what better way to start off the comment stars with the Daredevil run, which is with the one-hit. You can only take one-hit levels are called in this. But yeah, I'm doing the Daredevil run of the boss that I just beat. And they let you start from right where the boss is, so I'll just kill him now. You have to be a little bit more careful in this battle now, because you can only get hit once. I basically suggest getting rid of the enemies around him first. Alright, then you can just go for him. So yeah, the Daredevil runs aren't that hard if you know the boss and you're careful. It's just a matter of being careful. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the extra star for this level. Or at least one of them, because there's 2. But actually, since to save time, I'm just gonna cut this here, and I'll come back when I get to where the star is.